Hey there, this is Dallas McMillan and welcome to High Ticket Sales Funnels for Coaches, Consultants and Professionals. Today I'm going to talk to you about using high ticket sales to help you sell your consulting, coaching and online courses. Now we use this in my digital marketing agency Influential. I'm going to show you the three most popular sales funnels and the proven top performing sales funnels that we use to help coaches and consultants to attract high value clients. Now, these three sales funnels are the client sales funnel. That's a fairly simple sales funnel that's focused on getting strategy sessions and sales conversations. The webinar sales funnel, where you sell over a webinar, and the launch sales funnel, where you use a series of videos to build up value before the sale so that you can sell online. And together, these sales funnels can dramatically grow your business. They've been responsible for a big shift in our own business, and they're one of the main ways that we help our clients, who are mostly coaches, consultants, and professional service firms, to significantly increase their profits and revenue. Now, all sales funnels work on the same principle, that there are a series of steps that clients need to go through on the way to buying from you. And typically this is referred to as a sales funnel, and it's a it's a term that comes from B2B sales and marketing. Generally, at different stages of the funnel, we refer to these people using terms like suspects, the people we think could be our ideal clients; prospects, people who are interested in our offer and thus are more qualified to become our clients; then leads, they're people who actually meet our criteria, they've downloaded something or expressed interest in a specific offer; then opportunities are people who are actually ready to buy, they're ready to get into a sales conversation with us; and then finally we've got buyers who can become customers and generate revenue in our business. Now, when we're selling, whether online or offline, people also need to go through an internal journey. They need to know, like, and trust you before they're willing to try and buy your services. So those ideal clients that we think are out there, there's no way they can buy from us until they know who we are. And then they need to get interested in our offer. They need to like our business and what we represent before they're willing to go to the next stage. And then they need to trust us before they're willing to, take a risk of signing up for a sales conversation or trying out some of our products and services. And it's only when they actually get to experience our products or services through a free trial, a demonstration, by watching client testimonials, by reviewing brochures and other collateral, that they're ready to actually commit to a purchase. And then finally, once they do buy, they can go on to further build a relationship with us through buying more things, or by giving referrals, or by advocating for us in our business. So let's take a look at these sales funnels one by one. The first one, remember, is the client sales funnel. Now, this is where the simplest type of sales funnel that we use, and what we do is use some sort of promotion, such as a Facebook ad, send people to a landing page, and then when they enter their details to access a free resource that we're offering, which is often called a lead magnet, which is like bait for clients, then they go through to a thank you page. Ideally, there you have a video that says, hey, thanks for downloading this thing. I know you're going to really love it. This is some ways that you could use it. And if you're interested in working further with us, perhaps we can help you implement this in your business. Then you can apply for a strategy session, a consulting session, or a coaching call with us. And when they apply, they need to add some information which helps us to qualify them so that we're only talking to ideal clients. Then we'll get onto the phone with them, or perhaps it's a live meeting or a Skype session. We have the strategy call, coaching call, or free consult, whatever it is. You can charge for it as well. It doesn't have to be free. And there we make an offer, and they finally buy our product. So that's the simplest type of strategy consulting funnel. So I call it the client funnel, and really you'll hear it referred to as a coaching or a consulting funnel. So you can see it's fairly simple, but throughout we're meeting the client, we're adding value, we're demonstrating our expertise. So by the end of this, they're really interested in working with us. The second type of funnel is the webinar sales funnel. Now, with webinars, we're able to sell to people one-to-many. With the client funnel or the strategy consulting session funnel, we're generally working one-to-one, so you're not very leveraged. With a webinar, you could be selling to tens, hundreds, or even thousands of people at once. So webinars are great for scaling your sales and marketing. It's fairly similar though. We start off with a Facebook ad or some other sort of promotion that actually gets people to see our offer and say, hey, yeah, I'm interested in that thing. Typically the lead magnet's going to be something like an ebook, or perhaps we're just promoting the webinar itself. What I like to do is offer something like an ebook or a template or a cheat sheet. And then when people get that, then I say, hey, I'm running a webinar that shows you how to use this in your business. So why don't you register for the webinar? Then they register, turn up at the webinar, and then we go through a presentation, a sales presentation or an educational session, or we tell a story. And one of the best ways to sell on webinars is to tell client success stories. You tell a story of someone in a situation just like them who face problems similar to what they're facing, and then you show them how you solved it with your product, service, or approach. And with that, you can then offer a sale at the end of the webinar. So you can make an offer for them to buy a product, or perhaps you make an offer for them to sign up for a strategy call, just like in the previous funnel. So it depends on how much you're selling the product or service for. Generally for what we call low and medium ticket offers, which might be for tens, hundreds of dollars, then we can sell those directly on a webinar. But once we're selling high ticket products and services, things that are more than $1,000 or $1,000 a month, then generally that's sold via a phone call or some sort of live session or face-to-face meeting. Most of my clients are selling coaching services for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars a month, or even large products that might be worth millions of dollars. And in that case, that's always done via a more complex sales process, but we use the webinar at the front to help generate the demand. Now, the third type of sales funnel is the launch funnel. A launch funnel is where we use a series of videos or other information to build up value before the sale, so that you are able to educate and create interest and demand and desire before they even get close to seeing what the offer is. So the big benefit of the launch funnel is it lets you build this pent-up demand and create a sense that there's lots of people waiting anxiously to get the offer. By it not being immediately available, the demand is higher and more irresistible, and people are more willing to spend money on high ticket offers online without needing to go to a strategy call. And again, we could still do a strategy call, but if you're selling a very high ticket offer, then using a video series helps to educate buyers and gets them ready to receive that offer and be ready for it. So again, it's very similar. We start off with some sort of promotion, such as a Facebook ad, send people to a landing page, and then to a series of videos. Typically it's 3, 4, or 5 videos that help people to understand who you are, what you do, what the problem is, how you solve it, and what the product is that's going to do it, get them ready to buy, and then you make an offer on a video or on a sales page where they can finally purchase the product or service. So very simply, that's the launch funnel. Now, you can download my free guide to high ticket sales funnels for coaches and consultants. You can Google it. You'll find me easily on Google under high ticket sales. And when you download this, then you'll get your free copy of the book. And go and download it now. It's really straightforward. I do it step by step. Obviously, there's tons to learn, but this is the best way to get started to start making high ticket sales in your coaching, consulting, or professional services business. Thanks for listening. I'm Dallas McMillan from Influential, and I'll see you on the other side.